Hey video pals, it's Tuesday, well technically it's Sunday and I'm just filming this part now because Lorena, I just got your letter in the mail and it was just I haven't opened it yet because I wanted this to be genuine, so yeah, thank you so much. I mean, guys, look what's on the back. We are all stories in the end. Just make it a good one. And then there's a little swan right there. That was so sweet. That is so cute. Thank you so much, Lorena. I'm going to open this right now. So here it is. Right now, all in different color markers. That's awesome. I used to love doing this as a kid, just doing the different color markers for every paragraph or so. Let's see. And I'm not going to read this out loud just because it's very long, but I'll read it to myself and then I'll come back with my response. Okay, that was incredibly sweet. Like, oh my god, thank you so much, Lorena. You have no idea how much I appreciate this. This is actually, I'm gonna tape this up on my wall. This is so awesome. If you guys, I mean, I'm gonna send all of you something really soon. Yeah, just, I'm not gonna handwrite it because my handwriting is terrible, so it will be typed out, but they will all be personal, I guarantee you that. So yeah, on to the rest of the video.
Video pals.
Steve, you suggested that we start talking about ourselves, trying to get a little bit closer, which I totally agree with. So I'm going to tell you guys a story that I normally only tell my close friends because I want you guys to become that, and also because I think I'm comfortable enough with it now that I can share it with, the internet. So back in high school, I had these group of friends who were my best friends of all time. I love these guys. And I thought those people you thought you would be best friends with forever. But we had one problem. We were gossipers. I mean, we never really did it to hurt anybody. It started off with making fun of the popular kids. And in retrospect, I can understand why it sounded a bit hypocritical when we said, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe popular people would make fun of people like us behind their back. How stupid are those people for talking about people behind their back?" But eventually, it kind of turned into something more than that. After a while, we kind of, we ran out of things to talk about that wasn't gossip. Like, we used to be like, oh my god, we all loved Pokemon, and we all loved, Yu-Gi-Oh! And kind of like, we got really connected on the fact that we were all sort of nerdy. But then after a while, that stuff kind of ran dry for them and me sometimes. So we got enthralled in this idea of just gossiping. Like, it started off with people we didn't know, but sooner or later, especially once people started dating, we would hang out every Friday. And if someone didn't come to hang out on Friday, somehow, like, we never intended it to, but the conversation would always just come back to them. And we would start talking about one of our closest friends. And it got to the point where they just stopped showing up. And we would continue talking about them. And then another person wouldn't show up and we would talk about them. And it would just keep going on and on and on. And it was really, really bad in retrospect. But I never noticed. I was oblivious. I thought this was just part of high school. I thought this is what you did. It was part of growing up. But then one day, I heard that people were getting annoyed with me because, as you guys can tell, I'm very enthusiastic, and you spend enough time with me, apparently I can get quite annoying. One of my friends told me that I didn't fit in as well as I used to, which, I mean, is okay, I guess, but it just hurt to hear. So I decided I would take a break from those guys. I'd say, hey, can I step back so you guys can have a break from me, and then I'd come back when all the air is clear. And they agreed, and they said, sure. But then what I found out is they started gossiping about me. And that really, really hurt. These people I really trusted were gossiping about me. And the fact was, I was doing that too to some people I now call my closest friends. And I couldn't believe that we were that, mean to each other. I mean, without realizing it, we weren't trying to hurt anybody, but we just were. And it really, really hurt a lot. But through that, I was able to rekindle my friendship with some of my old friends who are now some of the closest friends I ever have. Kyle, Alyssa, Matt, Rob, John, Chad, Katie. All those guys who, they're basically a second family to me. And I legitimately mean that. So, yeah, that's my story. I think this video might run over 4 minutes. But since everyone else is getting punished, I really, I'll join in the fun. I'm glad I had that experience because I wouldn't want to keep living with that attitude, thinking I wasn't hurting anyone. that's my story. Hopefully, this kind of, lets you guys a little bit deeper into my life. So, Lorena, thank you so much for the letter. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey guys, one more thing before I go, because this video is already over 4 minutes anyway. Sam, are you okay? I mean, you haven't posted a video in 2 weeks. I don't know if it's the internet or if it's just a lot of exams. But if it is exams, could you just shoot us a quick email, let us know, just so we know you're alright? Yeah, that's really it, because, I mean, we're worried about you. I mean, we haven't seen a video in 2 weeks, which is fine if you're busy, but, I mean, at least, let us know. Okay, hope you're okay. See you tomorrow.